things like immigrants and trans people.
Yep.
I mean,
So,
I would like to respond to that, please. I've been trying to respond for the last
I
5
would like
minutes.
you to just chill, and then we will get to you, buddy.
I've been
I'm just
waiting
gonna
for like a
remind.
good like
I'm
I've
just
been
gonna
waiting for like a
remind. I'm just
21
gonna.
minutes to actually
Hello,
respond.
hello.
Are you like? Can I
Hello?
respond, please?
Hello? You call yourself a Catholic? Is this what Jesus would do? I'm just wondering.
Oh, what?
Okay.
The fuck
Anyways,
do I
You're gonna
do?
come in
I'm
here
just
and
gonna
demand
add.
attention, bro.
Well,
Chill.
I've been waiting for 21 minutes to respond, dude.
I don't give a rat's.
Why are you so
behind.
triggered, dude? Relax.
I'm not triggered. I listen. All I wanted to say was one thing before we got to another person trying to fight against my rights to the First Amendment, freedom of expression. I just want to say that.
Yeah, and I
a
have
woman
rights too.
is
Freedom
an
of
adult-
religion.
Hello?
Freedom of
Do
religion.
you need to get removed? Because we can go ahead and remove you, and then you can just have wasted your whole night. I just want to remind the room that we do know what a woman is. It's an adult who lives and identifies as a female, as you can see. I have it right here. And then I just want to. You can't read it because it's small. Right here, it says Williams drew from the U.S. Center for Disease Control Prevention data and estimated that 1.6 million people, or 0.6% of Americans ages 13 and older, identify as trans, right? So among adults, the percentage was lower. So about 0.5% of us exist, right? And among youth, 13 to 17, it was 1.4. So who's afraid of what? What are we afraid of? Like, we have a guy commenting below that literally has a whole profile dedicated to tampons. That's weird. You guys are just weird.
why does he have a? What are you talking about with tampons? Why?
That's weird.
Yeah, Tampy Tim.
Well, I mean, regardless, though, regardless. Excuse me, I'm speaking.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Were you okay?
Excuse
Are we
me.
ready?
Yeah, can I respond?
I don't know. Can you? Can you be civil?
I've been
Yeah,
trying to
let
be
him talk.
civil. You're the ones not being civil, but if you want to be civil, we can be civil.
Let him talk.
I think it's really weird to be
We can be
obsessed
civil
with,
if you want to be civil.
0.5% and try to take my rights away. So you're gonna get muted all you want.
You can keep crying about it, man.
I'm not crying. I'm
You're
trying to
literally
educate.
crying and muting
You're
me.
the one afraid.
I
of
want to
1%.
respond to your points, but you keep muting me.
Go ahead.
Hex, let him respond.
Okay, so
Let's
I'm
see
just saying
how
this as a
goes.
Catholic and as a Christian. Trans rights go against our religion, our First Amendment rights to freedom of religion.
What does the Bible have to say about trans people? Tell me,
Yeah.
what does the Bible have to say about trans people?
Who came before Adam and Eve?
God did.
You know that trans people existed before Jesus?
I
Hey, let
And
me tell
then
you.
what-
Let me tell you something. Hang on. Let me tell you something.
yeah, or
Captain,
degenerates
because I'm
existed
sick and
before
tired-
Jesus. Yes, yes, and regardless,
Genesis 2?
Here-
How about that? When they
let
talk
me
about
let me
non-gender
actually
human.
respond to your point. So
Bro, you're the one bringing up religion when we live in a country where there's
you
Muslims,
brought up feelings about I
pagan,
feel this way and I
everything
feel that
else.
way too. You're the one who brought up feelings.
Hey, here's what we're gonna do.
You're the
Here's
people
what we're
who
gonna do.
brought up
I'm gonna tell you a
feelings
little
about.
bit. I'm gonna tell you a little bit of history.
I'm
here.
gonna tell you a little bit of
I'm gonna
history.
tell you a little bit of history here, or I'll boot you. So here's what. Here's the thing. Are you familiar with the Talmud?
You want to bring up the Talmud? Go
Talmud-
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. The Talmud is the ancient Jewish law. It
Yeah.
recognized 8 genders. Okay, when Jesus came, he said, "I will not. I'm not here to abolish the law, but to fulfill it." He said that he would not change a jot or tittle of the law, and it recognized 8 genders. Okay, that's ancient
They don't even
Jewish
know.
tradition going back prior to Jesus.
I
That's
don't
not
think
true.
it was 8.
What was Jesus?
It was 8.
So it was
Wasn't
6.
Jesus Jewish?
It was 6. So let me respond to that. Firstly, it was 6 genders, and secondly, the Talmud came 200 years after Jesus. The Babylonian Talmud is what you're referring to.
It was written down.
No,
then, but
no,
it was
no.
always
It was
passed
written.
down as a
It was
verbal
written in
It's
two.
always been passed down as a verbal
It was written
tradition.
200 years.
And then it got written down afterwards as the church started to, as they all had to flee into their separate places to hide from the Roman Empire. They had to start writing this stuff down so that they could actually practice it in all of their temples instead of all going to one central temple where the priest or where the rabbi was able to actually do this. That's how that fucking happened. Third generation generation minister here.
Okay. So everything
I'm
that
in-
was written down,
As-
so everything that was transcribed through our tradition is totally 100% accurate, even though it came 200 years after the coming of Jesus Christ.
They
Note
were
that
able
Jews.
to
Let me
recite it.
respond
They
to
were able
you. Let me
recite it for
respond to
hundreds
you
of-
first.
They were able to recite it for hundreds of years before writing
Look,
it down. Yes, it's going
look.
to be fucking accurate. And by
Let
the
me
way,
respond to you
some
first.
sources say it
Look,
does
you keep
contain
interrupting me
obscene.
when I keep trying to respond to you. I can't have a civil
You're speaking
conversation with
ignorance
you.
here. Go
You're
ahead,
speaking
go.
ignorance.
And then we'll go to Texas after.
So
right?
what I was
Genders, by
trying
the
to
way.
say, was that they were kicked out of the Roman Empire at the year 70 AD. Okay, you know this since you're apparently a third generation minister or whatever.
Can you
Okay,
bring your
regardless
volume down
of
a
that,
teeny bit, bro?
And, like,
regardless
we're right
of that,
here,
Jesus
buddy.
never makes
We're
any
right in
mention
your
to the
phone.
Talmud. He makes
There's no
mention
need
to the
to yell,
Torah
bro.
and the Tanakh,
Hey.
but not
There's
the Talmud.
no need to yell into your microphone.
Why are you so
Let's all
angry?
take a moment.
Relax.
Just
Bro.
asking you to quiet down a
Stop
little.
yelling.
I'm not yelling.
Let's just all get
Arms
along.
around the tiger.
The
And breathe.
Torah is not the law. The Talmud talks about how you're supposed to distribute punishments. for
Leviticus
breaking
is not the law. Okay, gotcha. Deuteronomy is not
It's
the
a
law.
description
Okay,
of the law,
gotcha.
but the actual Jewish law, as it was written, as far as like what punishments are supposed to be doled out and how they're supposed to be doled out, that's the Talmud, and it's specifically a very patriarchal system. So that's why they had to include other gender identities in it in the first place.
Yeah, and the Talmud again came 200 years after the coming of Jesus Christ. Thank
Was
you.
written down.
You're telling me
after.
Was
Right.
written
Was
down.
a
It was
tradition
just
passed
all oral
down
transition.
orally over the centuries.
Yeah,
Tell
and we
me
could
why my
serve. It's
deacon-
100% accurate.
Even at that, why does it? Why? Oh, so tell me in the Bible though, what specifically tells you that trans people go against using a bathroom goes
Church
against
tradition.
your fucking
Church
religion?
tradition. I don't.
Tradition.
What verse tells me that
Church
trans
tradition. I
people-
don't
what
hold
verse
the
tells you
sola
trans
scriptura.
people
I'm
can't go to a
Catholic.
Traditional
bathroom?
bathroom usage. I'm confused. Hold on. Can we Google that? What is traditional?
I
Alexa,
hold
I'm
a
just kidding,
church
I don't have an
tradition,
Alexa.
and that includes a Catholic church. I'm a Catholic, and Catholicism is
Oh,
specifically
so
condemned.
you practice one religion,
Does
correct?
Catholicism condemn essaying little boys? Trust
Yes,
me,
it does. Look at that. You had to change the topic.
We are not
Was
the
it?
problem.
Do you
We are
know
not
about
the
the
problem.
investigation
Oh,
You're
last I
in
checked.
Illinois?
Last I checked.
Your fucking priest is the problem. Kids are more.
Last I checked,
770
rabbis.
Kids are 776
Last I checked, rabbis
more
rape
likely
more.
to be assaulted by a member of the clergy than they are by a trans person.
Last I checked.
Excuse me, sir. Breathe.
Okay.
It's
Since you
okay.
wanna bring up the
We're only
Talmud, that was really
1%.
funny.
Breathe.
Let me respond to.
Breathe.
You need to
Breathe.
calm
Let me
down.
respond. Let me respond.
Breathe.
You need to calm
Let me
down.
respond. Let me
You
respond.
calm
You're
down.
too loud.
1, 2, 3.
And I'm sorry, Texas. You were gonna say something, but when there's a transphobe, we just have to eat them.
No,
I'm sorry,
go
what
for
were
it.
you gonna say?
No, y'all are way more educated than me. On that stuff. I don't believe in the God they believe in. And he just said public teachers are 20 times more likely to essay kids.
You
That
take
is
over,
so
man.
not true.
That is literally true.
not
Look it
true.
up. Look it
I
up.
have background
Look it
check.
up.
I had to get a background
not
check.
surprised. That
Did
means
your
Jewish.
priest
Talks
or
like a
I'm a
Jew.
whatever?
school bus driver. I have to too.
Yeah, I had to go through extensive background checks. I had to get all my fingerprints checked. No, that's not true. What Emmy was saying is accurate. There's investigations on that, and I lost my train of thought because he just but the theology thing. Why should something be based on one's theology? You know who's knocked on my door at least once a week, and they say that we're indoctrinating as far as educators are indoctrinating kids. We're not indoctrinating kids. We have to ask custodians to watch the classroom so we can go to the bathroom. We don't have time to
How do you fit it
indoctrinate
in?
your kids. And
Between having to buy all your school supplies and stuff, how do
Yeah,
you fit in indoctrination?
beautiful.
If I can ask.
That was beautiful.
right. No,